Well, welcome to the Daily Brew. Today we're talking about GameStop and their first ever Trade Anything Day. Have you guys heard about this?
I have
Yes,
not.
we did a story on this, I think, a week or so ago that someone brought in a very rare Pokemon card that I think was like $40,000 or something, but we found out that they got shorted a few thousand because it was worth like 45.
Oh, so
how dare
basically
them.
what you bring in anything to trade for items,
Yes,
right?
yes, and they did get cash because we were concerned that it was going to be just store credit. They did get cash. Now, some of the things, though, I think they did trade in maybe would have yielded some
Can you
store credit.
imagine like 30,000 in store credit? Never.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I like video games. I don't like it that much to
I think you go and
warrant
sell
that.
it on like eBay at that point, right?
Oh, yeah, you would go to eBay or some sort of auction. Everyone loves, like, there's so many collectors out there, especially now, that someone would be able to buy it off your hands.
Yeah, some of the things was a creepy doll, a speed limit sign. I think that's illegal.
Well, we're not gonna.
Sign.
Hey, people do dumb thing in college. I mean, I definitely went to a few college houses and
I think Danny did it.
I saw. Hey, wait a second, that's a street sign up there. No, I never did it.
His friends had him though, for
No.
sure.
Yeah, some of my friends did have some street signs, speed limits.
Maybe it was like they were getting new street signs. We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that, Tiffany.
Oh my goodness.
Taxidermy animals.
There
No,
you go.
They did ban animals dead or alive, though.
Oh
but-
my.
But they were still brought. Wow.
You don't just. Okay,
These were
GameStop.
stuff.
I've never actually been in a GameStop. I thought it was just games.
Well, it is just games.
Well, they have
but-
consoles.
Well, yeah, but it's mostly video games, and they do have some collectibles. And I think I'm just going
So-
on a limb here. They have struggled in recent years because you don't have to go into the store anymore to buy games. You
buy
can
them
just literally
online.
buy it online.
Yeah.
So I think this was just to kind of help bring it back a little bit to say, hey, we don't care if it's a video game or not. You come in, trade in, and
But
you
are
know.
they
Well,
the
that's what
next
you get.
blockbuster?
maybe.
Oh, I hope
I here's my game plan for GameStop, or at least what they should do. They should invest in being very retro, like things that have to be physical, right? Like
Yeah.
the Nintendo Entertainment System, like things from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, because there is a big market for that. Like a game from, let's say, 20 years ago, depending on what it is, could be $150. So that's what they should focus, in my opinion, because there are some retro stores around here that are very popular.
I just wonder how hard it is for them to like keep things like that in stock, you know?
Right, yeah, it's very rare, and a lot of times they won't sell it, and eBay and other online retailers are pretty good at doing that as well. But that would be my game plan. GameStop, I know you're probably not listening, but at home, that's what I would invest in. Not the new stuff, but
case
the
you
old
are.
stuff.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Danny and his financial
Got
tips
it.
over here.
That's what I would recommend. But then again, I'm a meteorologist that points at a wall for a living and not a financial
But you do
planner.
love video games.
I do love video games, and it's kind of sad because GameStop was always like a staple in my house because we'd always like go there to like buy games and stuff. So I want to see it keep going, but if to keep going, you gotta embrace the retro.
Do it for
My
the
opinion.
Cassidy family GameStop.
Yeah, come on, GameStop.
Nothing like a Game Boy. Those things are fun.
Yeah,
I
they
still have
are.
one, Joe.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so let's talk about the third film and James Cameron's Avatar, which is Fire and Ash. Are you guys been excited about this coming out?
So
I've never seen Avatar, but I've heard great things. I need to go see it. I think when the first one came out, I probably wasn't allowed to go see it because I was like in the third grade.
So
I think.
here's the deal. It hits theaters this week, and so it'll be playing in theaters on Christmas. And I don't know if you guys know, but one of our family traditions is we go to the movies on Christmas. So
Ah.
that's what we'll go see this year.
Okay,
I think
fun.
that's been strategically planned by them because I'm pretty sure the first one was around Christmas and so was the second one. Because the first one yielded over $1 billion. I think it's the best-selling film of all time.
I think
Yeah.
it was until recently, right? Didn't
Yeah.
something beat it?
And then the second one may have beaten it. I have not seen the second one. The first one, though, was a hit. And then, because the first one came out in like 2009, and then the second one didn't come out till a few years ago.
And wasn't one of the big things of like there was so much technology that they used to like make these things happen in the first one, and it was probably the most advanced technology like that in
I
a
watched
movie
it
yet.
with like the 3D glasses.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really good. 16 years it's been since
That's
the first
wild. It took them a while to
good.
come out with the second one too, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
I say that was another 10 to 15 years afterwards. But yeah, I'll probably see the second one first and then see the third one.
Okay,
But
what's on Disney Plus?
oh, well, then there we go. I mean, whatever James Cameron does is gold. I mean, think about Titanic.
Every time.
I mean, he has, I think, like 3 of the top 5 highest grossing films of all time.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go watch them.
No, I feel like you do. If you don't, you're definitely missing out. Like you'll love these.
First
They're
one is
good.
great.
Okay, maybe that's my on my agenda this time.
All right, Philip Rivers has started for the Colts. The 44-year-old has been out of the NFL for almost 5 years prior to a game on Sunday, which in being elevated to the Colts active roster. Rivers is no longer eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2026.
Oh well, he can get back on it again later, right?
Yeah, so basically the story is that the Colts were having a massively good year this year. And then they've kind of had a little bit of a losing streak, and then Daniel Jones, their starting quarterback, tore his Achilles last week. So their backup quarterback's on the injured reserve. He can't play. So they're like, well, we're just going to give a call to 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, who hasn't played since 2021. He's 44 years old.
So they called him.
Yes, they're coaching his junior
That makes
high.
sense.
And they're like, hey, can you still sling the football? And he says, why not? And sure enough, he slung the ball yesterday. He definitely looked his age, but he played very well, gave him a chance to win. They lost. But the reason why the Hall of Fame thing is significant because you have to wait 5 years to be eligible. And he was just about to hit that 5-year mark, and now he can't. But I think a couple of reasons he may have done this. First of all, he's kind of borderline will he make the Hall of Fame. So if he were to come in from 5 years off the bench and win, that might help his case.
Yeah.
And he has 10 kids, so maybe a little extra money.
Yes, he's got a lot of kids at home, but he made over $150 million in his career. I think he's doing all right.
Oh, he's fine.